But yeah, just all these dudes that claim to have great lives that apparently want to spend time, you know, taunting and insulting and harassing an autistic guy. So like, what if I'm really autistic? I mean, so what's the end game here? You know, I feel bad, I kill myself. And it's not like they're being clever or funny. It just, you know, they're just being nasty dudes. So I don't know. So I think I'll go ahead and, you know, get into that a little bit then, since I already got into it here. But yeah, let's look at this here. So I posted a thread, and that was about cyberbullying, and this guy says, "You live in a fucking basement in 2017. Good to see your life is developing on schedule." So that's not so bad. But then my next thread, he says, "You're never getting on TV. You're 30 plus and live in a basement. Straight up certified grade A loser. Kill yourself." So that's exactly what I'm talking about. So that went right into the evidence folder. And then of course there's the Partyboy video. I'll just show 5 seconds.
On the way to school this morning, let's see who's right with us. Tards. You might think it's a lot of people, but not when you ride the short bus. Tards. Seat number 1.
So, Partyboy made this mocking video where, you know, basically I'm a tard. I ride the short bus. So just basically classic schoolyard bullying. Like, these are schoolyard insults. And then, this is the 10-hour stream that I did. I never made it public just because it was so long and boring, but yeah, all I have to do is click through the stream, and it's basically constant spam messages from the ChosenOne. He started off spamming me on his character, the ChosenOne, where he's like coming at me from, like, you know, a certain angle, using like certain insults, and then after like an hour of that, he switches over to like other characters and starts spamming the same sort of stuff. Like, I guess here's Gummy Bear. I mean, I'm sure he'll claim it's not him, but if I just go back to how the ChosenOne was spamming, it's gonna be the same type of thing. But it's, yeah, just him making fun of my setup down here, and he brings my mom into it, so that's not cool. I mean, but even this stuff's not even that bad. Then the next one is the ChosenOne himself. So he says, "We just don't like you. You wanted to open your dumbass fucking mouth, so you got camped like the bitch you are." I guess all I did was call them out to some group fights. I basically just used the language of PvP to call out ChosenOne's guild to some group fights, because I was trying to have some fun in a dead game, thinking if they're playing this game too, they're gonna want to do some group fights or something. So I just called them out, said, "Hey, let's, you know, do some fights," and whew, they took it really personally. Like, I wasn't even insulting them or anything, and they decided to make it super personal here. And that basically this goes on over the whole like 10-hour stream, just him constantly messaging me. And then he says, "Actually, yeah, I called my own business. It's only 4:45 here, nerd. In my office, trolling you remotely." So yeah, at this point I'm asking, like, how come you've been messaging me for like 4 hours straight if you have such an awesome life? So he's just saying he's doing it remotely from his office. And he says, 15 minutes and I leave to go see my perfect family. When do you get a family? Oh, you need to move out of mommy's house to do that? So apparently this guy's considered an upstanding monarch, upstanding community member, a longtime Frostfell player. You know, he kind of ingratiates himself with like other top guys in the game, but it kind of seems like a nasty dude to me. I mean, jeez. Then here's later, some guys posting in the stream chat in the same way that ChosenOne was messaging me. So Dread equals 30-year-old virgin still living in the same bedroom as when he was a child. Number, rest in peace. You're such a pathetic excuse of a human. Well, at least one of those things is false. And then whoever this Dread kid is just talking about sounds like he affected him. So here I'm talking about how ChosenOne's been messaging me for the last 6 hours, and now some guy in chat's like, you know, talking about that. Who's this guy I'm talking about? So it's obviously ChosenOne trying to bring attention, you know, to the harassment because he thinks it's cool. And then Theragoth asked me what my real name is, and then the guy in chat says his real name is Autistic. So, yeah. I think it's time to, I mean, there's some bad dudes out there. I think it's time to bring them down. I'm no longer just the architect of the double flying elbows, the best PK in AC, and the king of Yarak. I am the white duck, the bane of cyberbullies. So, I think it's time to make these people pay, where they've been getting away with it for a real long time, and now it's time to bring them to justice. I mean, like, what if there's actually an autistic kid out there, and these 30-plus-year-old men, you know, do use the same attacks, go after him the same way, and then he kills himself? I mean, fuck these guys. They're pieces of shit, and they're gonna get exposed. Like, so what? You guys all have great families, great jobs, you know, perfect lives, and you're spending your time on the internet bullying autistic kids, trying to make them kill themselves? So, yeah, I got no respect for these people. And then I know on PostCon, you know, one guy was saying I'm going too far like this with this, that he likes my content, but I'm being a bitch about this. Nah, fuck those guys. They're pieces of shit, and they're actually trying to hurt people. They think I'm an autistic guy, and they think they're cyberbullying me, and they think they're getting to me, so I need to grow up too. Sure, why not? I'm not hurting anybody. I'm just streaming a video game, creating some content. People can watch or not watch, but there's bad men out there, and they're trying to hurt people, so I mean, I can play and expose at the same time.